Welcome, Cherries Red Army. Match reaction, Bournemouth 2, Leicester 1. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button, get your thoughts in the comment. Match reaction, your match thoughts. Well, we'll get stuck into the last 25 minutes in just a bit. But the lineups before the game kicked off, I was frustrated by it actually. I was like, two right-footed fullbacks, here we go again, a new season. And Adam Smith is likely to end up on the left back. There were, though, thoughts on Twitter that we'd maybe fall back into a back three like we did in the second half against Forest. But as they were warming up before the game, they were warming up as a back four, and that's how we started. So that was your lineups. It was two changes. It was Fredericks in, Kiefer Moore came out, Christie came back in, and Jay-Z went out. So it was a back four, and it was quite evident early on that there was a reason for that, and the concern I had was that we were setting up to nullify Leicester's attacking talent. And although I can understand that if we're at the King Power, when you're at home and they're currently 19th and they don't have a very good defence and a very good goalie, we shouldn't be worried about them too much. But we were. We almost set up to stop them, and that played into their hands because they dominated the first half. They controlled the game. We didn't really do a lot. We didn't get on the front foot. Dom Solanke was isolated. Tavernier wasn't getting high enough up the pitch. And although Christie had a chance to break through in the first couple of minutes, he didn't do anything with it like he hasn't done for most of the season. And it was a tough watch. Dare I say it was quite boring. And, you know, we're looking at Gary O'Neill here. As I said last week against Brentford, that we need someone who's just going to be a bit brave, especially at home, because although he's unbeaten and he's picking up points, we need to pick up some wins along the way, and they're likely to come at home because you need to build a fortress. Leicester did take the lead though. It was a scrappy goal. We sort of gave the ball away on the left-hand side. They crossed the ball in. A shot came in. It was blocked, but Daka turned and put it away nicely in the low corner. So we went in 1-0 down, and I was probably looking for changes. It wasn't working. Maybe get Jay-Z on there with overlaps and get our fullbacks higher up the pitch and apply pressure to that weak defence that I think they have. But there were no changes. We came out, we sort of stayed as we were, and we stayed in the game, and we got to 60 minutes and still no changes. And I'm putting a tweet together in the North Stand saying, time now, Gary O'Neill, to make changes. Maybe it's time for Billing to come off. Maybe Christie needs to come off, because we're not doing anything. We're not effective, and we're not testing another Premier League goalie. As I hit send, Dom Solanke, he sort of intercepts the ball on the defender of Leicester City, and then he gets the ball in the box. He gets a shot away. It rebounds to Billing. Volley. Does it again. Philip Billing scores, doesn't have a very good game, but scores a goal in the Steve Fletch stand, and he celebrates in the corner, and we're back in the game, 1-1. And Gary O'Neill's justified for not making a change. And then we're on the front foot. Caution to the wind. This is Bournemouth. This is what we love. This is what we are. We need to be on the front foot. We need to take football matches to football teams, no matter what league we're in, because that's our best opportunity. Attack is our best form of defence. And we get through again, and we get another chance, and a well-worked move. Ryan Christie, yes, don't rewind. Ryan Christie scuffs a goal in the Premier League, just like he scuffed one in last season in the Championship. And this is what we need from our attacking players, our creative so-called players, to score goals and create assists. And an unlikely winner from an unlikely scorer at the time, Ryan Christie. And we saw the game out. And then Gary O'Neill did make changes. He brought fullbacks on. Jack Stacey come on. I think Fredericks had an injury. Billing went off. Anthony came on. Anthony scored to make it 3-1. But then it was pulled back for an offside. And look, I even lost myself in the moment. Meant to be taken easy today. Have been not very well the last couple of days. But I did lose myself, and the goal was ruled out. But we held on, even on the front foot. Those players of Leicester that are the talent in their team couldn't create a chance to equalise. And we took all 3 points. What a massive 3 points. We're pulling away from that relegation zone, even this early on. I think we're up to 8th now. and it's a great team performance. I was thinking at one point, is there an opportunity for a potential new owner to have a 14-day calling off period to withdraw his 120 million for buying the club? But after seeing the last 20 to 25 minutes, he's now seen what Bournemouth's all about. And maybe he knew about this because maybe he's done his homework himself. But I'm sure Bill Foley would have loved the last quarter of that football match. And the fans were great again as we went ahead. And we got behind the team, and great atmosphere, great weather, and another 3 points for the Cherries. What a day, what a day. Well, who was your man of the match? What did you think about the goals? What did you think about the first 60 minutes? That's what I want to know in the comments. Please do let us know on your match reaction review, whether you watched the game, whether you're here at Dean Court, whether you just watched the highlights back. But Bournemouth, we go on now next week on the road to take on Fulham. We'll have a match preview on Thursday, 8 PM likely, so make sure you check out our socials for that. And then we'll also have all the match reaction and match day vlog from Craven Cottage next week. But from here at Dean Court this weekend, from the Vitality Stadium, Dean Court, where Philip Billing and Ryan Christie turn things around for the Cherries, we take all 3 points. Maybe Brendan Rodgers is in trouble again. Gary O'Neill's not in trouble, he's still unbeaten. Up the Cherries. 2-1. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one. Up the Cherries.